Hello guys, Corning3072 here, and long time no talk video or anything really. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at the Atari 65xe, which is a computer that came out back in the 80s from Atari, obviously. Anyways, as you can see, the box is in pretty terrible condition, but it does have like the original things that were on the box. So as education, because the 65xe is very versatile, entertainment, in which you can play a crapload of games, and then home applications, which you can like type, business reports, papers, stuff like that. The XE in the Atari 65xe is an extension of the XL, or it's basically the XL extended or enhanced. This is one of the last computers in the Atari's 8-bit line. Now, if you have an Atari ST, you can tell that this looks a lot like it. If you can just like fix this. That's because they brought back the 8-bit computer system with the look of the Atari ST. So, as you can see, 65,536 bytes of random access memory. Fuck yeah. This thing contains the personal computer owner's manual, TV switch, box and video cable, AC power supply, and warranty card. Now let's open up this beast and see what's inside. Absolutely nothing. You know why? We'll get back to it later. In here, we have the Learn Basic Programming tapes, and they're in Spanish because I'm assuming my dad got this back in the 80s, somewhere around there. So it comes with all the stuff, like, well, obviously, and it comes with an advertisement for the 130XE, which has more, power. Warranty card for cassettes, cartridges, or other diskettes. Product registration for this, the TAC 30 for the Atari and Commodore, except there's nothing in here, and you'll see why later. And then a bunch of other random crap, and like a catalog for some other stuff, which is kind of cool. And then the receipt is somewhere in here, but no one gives a crap. In here is also absolutely nothing, I believe. No, just a bunch of torn up wires. And you'll see why later. Anyways, put that aside. Now, here is the Atari 410 program recorder, which is the cassette tape for the Atari 8-bit series. I'm not sure if it works for the ST or anything like that. And inside, absolutely nothing besides the packaging and the manual, which is in Spanish, which I can understand to some extent. Now, you want to see why there's nothing in these boxes? Well, just take a look over here. We have the Atari set up and ready to go. Now, I've been having some problems today and this morning with the 410, because it really doesn't want to play, rewind, or advance, which sucks. So this thing's really useless. And here is the joystick that we have for this. It's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Now, the Atari 65xe has standard DB9 ports, so you can connect anything from Atari to like Sega Genesis and stuff like that. The Atari came with the computer, the box for the TV, and the AC adapter, which is in this corner, and it is gigantic. So, let's get this started. Turn on the TV. Oh, by the way, I'm using a GoPro, if I haven't already said that. It's the only camera I really have right now. So as you can see, fuzz, awesome stuff. Now the switch, back of the computer. And if you don't have any game, which is loaded in the back right here, then it just goes up to the prompt, which allows you to program in BASIC. So let's do a quick program. Yep, I kind of suck at typing, especially on this. So let's run the program. Atari Basic, this is a simplified version in order to fit on the system to allow you to program. So basic programming can do a lot of things, but the XC was made, or is really good for games, which is connected back here. Oh, let's explain some of the back. So we have the power switch, the AC port, the TV, and switch channels. I have mine on 3, mostly because I can't reach that. The monitor port, to support a Atari monitor, cartridge, and then this port to allow printers, tape recorders, modems, and floppy drives. So let's put in a game, and let's see what the Atari can do. Now, as you can see, we're playing Galaxian. Sometimes my Atari can be messed up with the, what's it called, the video stuff, because this thing's old and the wires are pretty old also. There we go. We're playing some Galaxian. Nice classic game. I do not have the joystick plugged in. I am a retard. Anyway, so after losing a life, you can tell that the games run really good. Every game from the 8-bit family of computers should work on this computer, and also some special ones, as I'll demonstrate right now. Now, this game right here, Star Raiders 2, looks different than all the other cartridges for the 8-bit family line, like these, because these were made for the Atari XE. There was an Atari XE game system, and not just a computer, but these have enhanced graphics and enhanced sound, and basically look different. So let's plug this baby in and see what the Atari can do, if the cartridge doesn't mess up. As you can see, the game looks pretty good, so we'll just press start, and we'll attack some spaceships. Now, as you can tell, the joystick works fine and perfect. And if only I can actually hit one of these, then maybe we could get some progress done. But you can't aim up on the planets. All you can do is go faster and slower. It's pretty stupid. There you go, we took out most of them. Now I'm guessing this is the last wave, mostly because I probably missed one. And there we go. So now, since we're orbiting this planet at a very fast pace, if you press W to change your weapons, you can bomb civilizations. Whoa. Anyways, if you press the spacebar, you can travel around the system. That's the sun. You go near it, you melt, and you die. This is a different planet. These red dots are space stations, which allow you to recharge health. And then this place over here, or these, are squadrons that you have to kill. Now, I can't really kill them, because I suck at this game. So here's another galaxy you can go. And every time you warp travel, you go to, or every time you go to a different planet, you go into a warp drive. And here, you have to fight more enemies, and they're like the harder ones, so I'm just gonna leave this place. And go to this dwarf star. I've never been here before, I believe. And die. So that's the Atari. Pretty solid system. Especially good for home computing. If you don't have one of these, I mean, personally, I just like to have it to play all these classical games and to do some basic programming. But I can always do basic programming on a computer. So I guess it would be kind of cool to have as an 8-bit Atari. When you can probably get the 400 or 800 or 600 XL or any other XL series. This thing's pretty good. Has a nice keyboard, as you can tell by the sound. And is overall pretty good. So this review probably sucks terribly, but who cares? Anyways, okay, updates. So this might be my last video on my channel. Mostly because I haven't had any, motivation to do any videos. So it's probably going to be my last one. I might make another YouTube channel, mostly for posting, modern stuff. But that's pretty much it. So, later, guys.